All right, welcome back, watch fans, for another exciting episode of Epic Collection Reviews. That's right, we're going to be going through the most exciting, exquisite, greatest watches we're seeing right now on social media. So these are incredible collections that we are showcasing, or pieces of some of these incredible collections. And of course, we're going to go through the prices, but most importantly, which would you rate as the winner? Which do you punters rate as the winning? And by the way, join us Sunday when we give out the watch community lifetime achievement awards. That's right. Nominated are Archie Luxury. That's right. This Sunday, Archie Luxury. We have Juan. We have Tim Masso. And Timepiece Gentleman. Unbelievable. Tune in. Okay, let's kick it off with first watch. We're looking at Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Tourbillon. This guy Chronopiece. I mean, this guy is incredible stuff. I think he has got another one of these in white gold. So not enough to have it in rose gold. This guy also has it in white gold. The dial on this is, I mean, it's really stunning. It's a stunning dial. They hit it out of the park with this watch. I don't know. Every time you want to hate AP, they do something like this, and you're like, wow, it's just incredible. Again, I'm not a tourbillon guy, but just it really works. A tourbillon really works when you have a beautiful dial like this. It's just, why not? Why not add that in there? Next up, this is really interesting. This is, I actually hate Tudor personally. I think, it's garbage. I mean, I just like, why would you buy a Tudor when you can buy a Rolex, right? But this is a nice, really interesting vintage piece. It's kind of has like a grayish dial. This is like, I believe, early 70s. It's got a Cyclops date. I don't know if you can see at the bottom. The date is at the bottom, which is really interesting. So this collector is Old Watch Lady on Instagram. She's got some interesting watches. I like what she's got. She's got like a real variety of interesting stuff. I'm not a chronograph guy. This is a cool watch. I mean, look. If you're going to do a chronograph, I mean, why not go for something like that? I mean, this has really got that whole 70s vibe. I mean, if you're going to do a chronograph, I think this is much better than, look, my opinion is this blows away any Daytona, okay? This blows away any Daytona. Why would you buy a Daytona when you can get this? It's a much better watch of that period. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you vicious punters think. Leave your comments below. Here's an interesting watch. Aquanaut in rose gold, Patek Philippe. This is the annual calendar. Date, moon phase. I think it's a cool watch. I mean, I think I love this watch. Technically, this is a woman's watch. Technically, I think it's 38 millimeters. I mean, it's really like what would have been a classic. I mean, the original Aquanaut was this size, the men's version. So, I don't know. They're calling it a women's watch. I guess women could wear it. I don't think the strap. I don't think the strap is very feminine. I don't think the Aquanaut is a feminine watch. I think actually it's an ugly watch in a way. It's kind of a fugly watch. If the price was really cheap, I would have been into it. But I mean, the hype, I don't understand the reason for this hype. I mean, this watch is just, I don't know, it's just something about the rubber strap. Now, interesting, I actually saw a woman wearing an Aquanaut. She's a dentist. I think she was single also, good looking, from London. Rose gold. She had a rose gold Aquanaut on. I guess you could wear it. I don't think it's a good woman's watch, but it's a cool watch. I mean, beautiful color. I guess it's vaguely Tiffany-ish type of color. Next up, okay. Look, one of the reasons why we include photos in here, and again, these are common watches, but to be included in this show, you got to have a good photo. It's all based on, well, obviously the watch. It starts with the watch, but the creative process is taken into account here. So, we need to have some good photos. And look, this guy obviously thought this out. Watch geek. He's in Barcelona, I think. He's got the green Starbucks, green and black, right? Look at this. It's coordinated with the dashboard. The dashboard in his car. He's got the green on the dashboard. He's got some sort of, I don't know what these bracelets the guys are wearing. I don't know what these things are. But yeah, he's got the green. It's cool. It's a cool. I get it. I get it. I mean, the watch. It's not my thing. I think they're stupid. But hey, if you like it, God bless. God bless. Next up, interesting. I like this picture again. I don't really care for either of these watches. I guess it's like two pilots. Something about it's it's a little bit homoerotic over there, but so you got a GMT Master and I get it. I get one guy's 4 stripes, the other guy's 3. So the guy with the 4 stripes, he's got the more expensive watch. I think so, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you got the GMT and you have the Explorer. Yeah, I thought, look, the Explorer, yeah, there's something about the Explorer, I don't know, it's, why not? I mean, the price is okay. So, it's kind of interesting. I think they're kind of ugly, they're ugly but interesting at the same time. Look, I think it's sort of like, I would say the Rolex Explorer 2 is sort of like the Gérard Depardieu, right? Gérard Depardieu, the French actor. The guy's ugly, right? I mean, he's notoriously an ugly guy, but he's a movie star. I don't know. He's got an interesting look. The Explorer 2, I'm calling it the Depardieu. From now on, this is the Depardieu watch. I mean, it's ugly, but kind of interesting, right? I mean, it's kind of a star. I mean, look, he's never going to be an A. Actually, I think Gérard Depardieu was an A-list guy. I think he might technically have been an A-list. Now this, wow. I mean, look, this just, takes my breath away. This is, again, I'm not a Vacheron guy, and I'm not really a fan of their overseas with the bracelets. But this is absolutely stunning. I mean, I've seen this before. I think I did a video on this. Look, that bezel, the bezel with the diamonds, the baguettes, it really works. It really, really works. And when you have the blue, the white gold, and the beautiful thing about this is you can change. So you can put this on a strap, right? It comes with a strap also. So it's a quick change. I would put this on a strap. I would put this on a strap, not the bracelet, because the bracelet is just, I don't know. It's like, who needs that? I think on a strap, I think that it comes with a rubber strap as well. I mean, you can go swimming in this watch. It is stunning, stunning, stunning. It's a tourbillon, which, whatever, I don't really care. But again, a tourbillon, like we're seeing, like, a tourbillon at the bottom or at the top, whatever. When you just have a two-hander watch, and it's an elegant, expensive watch, beautiful dial, tourbillon is sort of that nice flourish. It's sort of, it gives it that little extra pop. You don't need it, but it's really nice. It's like, it's a nice finishing touch. So why not? I mean, and by the way, those hour markers are all baguette diamonds. I mean, I think this is a stunning, stunning watch. I love this watch. Here's another blue dial, right? So look, if you want the blue dial, we have the Datejust. I got to tell you something. I think this watch is just as good as that Vacheron. Believe it or not, I think it's just as good as the Vacheron in a different way. Look, I mean, you're talking about a watch that's 5% of the value, right? It's 13 grand. But this is a great watch. Again, I love those big hour markers. They're luminescent. The Jubilee bracelet. Everything works. Everything works. Proportions are right. And this is also from that same guy, Watch Geek. Look at it. I think he's got a bunch of these. I don't know what those things are on the wrist. Some sort of bracelet or whatever. Next up, Audemars Piguet, a little vintage action on a plane. I guess this guy's flying first class. Looks like a first class image there with some orange juice. I think it's a Japanese guy. Um, this is, again, white gold. The Japanese love white gold. 1960s classic look. These are great. Like you could probably get these for like 10 grand, maybe even less, 8 grand. Pretty basic watch. I mean, I think I'd put it on a different strap maybe. I mean, it's kind of dull in a way. It's kind of a dull, very basic, conservative watch. It's interesting. I think it's interesting. White gold, it's just a cool watch. I just on a different strap, I think would make it much better. Okay, this is actually the reverse of this. Jaeger-LeCoultre. This guy, NYC watch guy, he's got some interesting collection. Interesting watch. Somehow JLC though, I don't know. Do you need a chronograph? It's like, why not? I mean, it just looks cool. I mean, would I buy this watch? Hell no. But maybe you guys like it. I don't know. It's interesting. Look, JLC always does interesting stuff. They are the watchmaker's watchmaker. So that's why I have it up here. That's the only reason. I mean, otherwise, like, I'm not. It's in stainless steel, which I'm not into. It's not. It's on a strap, so it's not a sports watch. It's not a dress watch. It's like, what is it? I don't know what it is, but they do beautiful work. I mean, the indexes are great. It's phenomenal. Next up, Patek Philippe World Time Platinum. This guy has on a gray strap. I guess, and he's got a matching sweater. See, look. To get onto this program, to get onto the show, you got to have an interesting creative shot. At least match the watch to the outfit, right? I mean, do a little bit of work here, right? So this guy obviously has done exactly that, so that's why it's up here. It's an interesting watch. I think World Time. The font on the World Time doesn't do it for me. The hands kind of don't do it for me. I like the newer model, which has that kind of circle hand. I don't know what you call it. The guilloche is beautiful. I mean, it's stunning. But I have the Patek travel time. So to me, look, I got a travel time and a JLC dual time, which really does all the same thing. I mean, I guess it doesn't have the whole world. You only see part of it at the bottom, but do you need to know? I don't know. It's I find this dial a little bit confusing. Maybe I don't know how it works exactly, which is possible. Again, basic watch. Cool picture. Look, this is why I have it. This guy, Watch Geek, he takes good pictures. Watch Geek gives good photos. This is somewhere in Barcelona, I guess, right? He's got that bracelet, whatever thing, which gives a nice shot of color to these. Otherwise, what would be a boring picture, right? I mean, I don't want to see a guy's hairy wrist. This guy has got this thing there. It looks good. He's got. I just noticed he's got the watch matches the jacket. The herringbone, black and white herringbone, matches the black and white of the Daytona. That's all. That's the only thing. The Daytona, I couldn't care less. I mean, I think these are the most boring watches with the ceramic. But this guy takes good pictures. So if you want to be on the show, you got to have a good pictures. Even with the boring watch, we'll let you get on here. Unbelievable, but true. I would avoid this watch. I mean, I like the stainless bezel myself. I don't know what to say this. And look, if you like Daytona, wanted to get more Daytona. And this is interesting. This is, I don't know what to make this. It's legitimately, this is a Rolex Daytona, but it's been customized by Artisan de Genève, right? I mean, they took it they basically rebuilt the watch. I mean, I don't know. The only thing that's there is the movement. Everything else is like their work with the glass, the skeletonization, the emeralds. Obviously, it's like, again, when you do this on a chronograph, it's kind of like, I mean, what's the point? You can't read it. I guess it's kind of cool. I mean, it's like The form does not follow function here. So I kind of give this a D. I give this a D, and this is a $100,000 watch. But you know what? I mean, I'm sure it has. Look, there's guys who are really into this. Unbelievable but true. There are guys who are going to be really into this watch. I don't understand it, because again, form follows function. To me, they, I mean, it looks interesting, right? But they ruined the functionality of it. But it's interesting. Look, it's creative. It's creative. You got to give them credit. You got to give these guys credit, and you got to have big balls to spend $100,000 and basically, you can't say it's not a bust down. It's not a bust down because Artisan de Genève, they're not. They take it to a whole nother level. This is sort of like, I guess, like one of those tuners, like a Brabus AMG, or not even AMG, but like was it Ren or something? One of these super high-end tuners. It adds value to the car. There's only a handful of those guys that really do add value, and it's kind of it's a specialized market. It's really this is above my pay grade. Okay, let's finish off here. We're wrapping up here. Look, this guy, John Goldberger, Oro, was it Montanari? I mean, these Italians, they got the best collections. This guy's been at this. He's got the best of everything. I mean, this guy's got. So this is 3 Cartier perpetual calendars, right? It's Cartier. You see, the Cartier watches. The movement is by Audemars Piguet. This is according to him. This is what he told us. He told the world it's from his Instagram. So you have basically the best of both worlds. You have an Audemars Piguet. You got an Audemars Piguet and Cartier in one, and these are like, I don't know what the value is. Who knows? I don't know. It's these things are really like one of a kind. They're really like, how many of these did they make? Is it $100,000? The Cartier prices, for vintage, it's a weird market. It's kind of one of those like weird, I don't know, just stick your finger in the air. See which way it blows. So, all right, guys, we're going to be wrapping up here. What do you punters think? What would you vote for as the watch of the day? Now, this is the heavy hitter here. This guy's got 3 Cartier APs vintage. I mean, value-wise, this takes everything away. Artisan de Genève, basic bitch, basic but beautiful, Datejust 41. I mean, beautiful blue sunburst, and in the mint green, it's also beautiful. And again, would I buy one? Probably not. I have, it's like I'm kind of interested to see what it looks like on the wrist, but to me, it would be kind of redundant. I think it's a beautiful watch. One of the most beautiful watches that Rolex makes. It's going to be a classic. The value is going to go up over time. I just, why would I need another basic 3-hand? I don't know. It's like, to me, it would be kind of redundant. But if I was buying a Rolex for the first time, this is the watch I would get. I mean, this is like I don't want to say one and done. You always need something else, but it's a great watch. And again, look, I mean, to me, they're the same. To me, these are both the same. One is $200,000. One is $12,000, $13,000. Again, baguette. I love the baguette diamonds on the hour markers. The whole thing. It's hello. It's a stunning watch. Stunning. But again, you know what? To me, it's a toss-up between these two. Okay, we got the basic bitch watches. We just got to show, just show them because the pictures are interesting. That's the only reason we're showing these. Otherwise these are just basic bitch Rolex watches. This is interesting. Look, you know what? This is the watch. This is, again, this is the type of watch you buy this for your I don't know about your wife, maybe your mistress. Like if you're a very wealthy guy, you're like a Chinese or a Russian oligarch. Actually, for Russian, a Russian oligarch could pull this off. Yeah, you buy this for like your second or third mistress, your newest favorite mistress. You buy her this watch. That's what this is. And this is cool. Look, if you're gonna get a chronograph, I think this Tudor Monte Carlo 70s. It's got the 70s written all over it. It's groovy. It's groovy. I mean, I think this Tudor is much better than than a basic bitch watch like this. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. Uh, yeah, Monte Carlo. The Cyclops at the bottom, to me, that does it. That Cyclops date at the bottom, really does it. You can't. This is again, we got another tourbillon here, Royal Oak. They really smash it out of the park. Chrono piece here. Chrono piece. Did I misspell his name? He's got the Ferrari there, and yeah, this is such a stunning watch. Again, I don't know if you're gonna get a tourbillon. And you know what's interesting? This tourbillon, right? Look, if you're gonna if you're gonna spend this money, you got, let's call it 220. Let's call it 225. You probably get these for 220 grand. You got one of these, either AP, the Royal Oak. Do you go for the Royal Oak rose gold, or do you go for the Vacheron with the diamonds? Again, to me, that's a real difficult decision. I'm leading. You know what? The dial on the Royal Oak is so beautiful, though. I don't know, the diamond. That's a real first world choice, isn't it? Yeah. Do you go with the diamonds, or do you go with that hammered look, which is incredible? I mean, it's real craftsmanship. I mean, this is art, pure art. I mean, like, without exaggeration, this is pure art on the dial. Very few watchers can say that. I mean, this really is it. The tourbillon, I mean, like, you don't really need it, but here it's a beautiful finishing touch. Everything just works on this dial, and the design with the facets, it's incredible. I mean, I hate to be a fanboy because I hate the company. I hate everything about AP, but they make the Royal Oaks are most of them, they are really beautiful. It's there we go. Look, I mean, how do you even compare an Aquanaut or Nautilus to a Royal Oak? They don't. I mean, the Nautilus was never as good. It was kind of always a little bit awkward, and the Aquanaut is like the awkward stepchild. I mean, that's like the you got the Royal Oak, then you got the kind of the misfit. Yeah, this is kind of the misfit. Yeah, they're awkward, weird watches. All right, you punters, I'm going to be logging off here. Let me know what you vicious, nasty punters think. What would you vote for as today's watch of the day? Make sure you join the channel. See you in the next one.